back for another year. Why was it important to you to come back and kind of, finish your journey at UCF?
Yeah, growing up, it was always about finishing what I started. My parents always instilled those type of values with me. And I could have took the jump to go to the next level last year, but I decided to come back and really just put my footprint on this program and just try and leave a legacy behind that the younger generations can look up to.
This offensive line lost a couple pieces, whether to the portal or to the league. What do you think the biggest question mark is for you guys up front, from your perspective?
Really, offensive line. We got some new guys coming in, new faces, younger guys, transfers. But I mean, it's always about cohesion and just working together. It don't matter who's next to you. It's just trusting the guy that plays next to you, whether he's a freshman, whether he's a senior, whether he came from the SEC or the whatever. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It's all about working together, getting on the same page, and that's how once we work, the whole offense works.
Loki, we were going to talk about gelling at some point.
Lokahi.
Oh, Lokahi, sorry.
Yeah,
with all these different additions coming in, how much are you stealing from kind of last year? What experience can you take from last year getting this group to gel that you can apply to this year?
Yeah, I mean, the transfer portal is a big thing now in college football. It's a whole new generation of wave of coming, and last year was a great experience. I mean, we had Tylen come in, step in easy, transition, and we moved as an offensive line. We had Ryan Swoboda come in first year, easy, and we moved as an offensive line. So really it's just bringing those other guys along and taking them under our wings, just like Sam and all of our older leaders did before. And like I said, cohesion and just cooperating with each other and communicating, the big thing.
Where do you see you fitting in best? You get a little work at center. What do you feel most comfortable doing?
Yeah, I mean, whatever coach tells me to play. I'll play center. Shoot, if he needs me to throw the ball, I'll play quarterback. You know what I mean?
You'd like that opportunity,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. So, I mean, whatever he needs, I'll fill in. So, Matt left. Right now, I'm stepping in at center, and I'm comfortable. I feel good. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that next experience and being in another position.
Did it surprise you when Matt left?
Matt's a real great friend of mine and a real good buddy. But, I mean, we talked about it. We had a discussion, but, of course, it was surprising. We came in together, and he left. But, I mean, it's all good. No hard feelings.
There's been plenty of talk about the excitement level joining the Big 12. When did it maybe sink in for you that you guys are starting to prepare for that journey come fall?
Sure, we were excited when they announced it last year. We didn't want to say it last. My fault. We didn't want to say it last year, but we were excited last year. So once we came in this winter and having that nasty feeling on our shoulder from losing last year's championship game, we were excited. This is a new opportunity, new faces, same faces. So we're ready. There's nothing more that we want to do than step on the field and see someone else.
Look, obviously run blocking last year was great. You guys were top rushing in the American. Is pass blocking something you guys are working more or concentrating more on this in the spring? Or?
Yeah, during the spring we have a bunch of points of emphasis. Last year, like you said, we had a great run scheme. We finished like 9th in the country. Right before we started spring ball, Coach put up a bunch of accolades we had and how we finished off the season last year. And we had 9th in the country of rushing. We gave up we're 80th in the country in tackles for loss and 90th in the country in sacks, or different things. And those big 80th or 90th and 100, we don't want those. We want to be top 10. We want to be top 5 and all those aspects. So I mean, just locking in on those things that we didn't do good last year. We want to fix it.
Some of the transfer portal additions, Amari Kite, among others. But what have you seen from those guys? What do they bring?
Man, they're just veterans. You know what I mean? They came in ready. They're seasoned. Someone like Amari and even Marcellus, they just smooth transition. They've been in the game. They've been around other programs. They know kind of what college football is like, what the speed is like. So picking up someone like that and just knowing that you can trust them to start with is easy.
On the concept of cohesion, I remember last year you guys said it took a few games to gel to get things going. So how do you try to accelerate that process to hit the ground from game one this time? Yeah, man. I mean, it starts in the spring. Just hitting the ground running, everything we do, full speed, coming out. And if we got questions, we answer them now. So once we hit to the fall, once bullets are live, there's no questions. Everyone's going full speed.
How do you think the offense is going to be different under Darren Hinshaw? What kind of changes are you seeing?
Right now, currently, I'm seeing that we're moving a lot faster than what we usually do. Our offense was quicker to begin with, but right now, our communication is different. So the way our cadence is coming in is different. So, I mean, we're kind of going back to how we used to, our old brand of football, and just moving the ball a lot down the field faster, stretching the ball down the field. So it's exciting.
You mentioned losing in the championship game, then the team lost in the bowl game. What gnaws at you the most about the way the season ended?
Yeah, I mean, that championship game, that hurts somewhere deep, you know what I mean? Like, you get only so many opportunities to play in something like that. And me being my first time playing in a championship game, I know I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about plays that I could have done better, plays that, mistakes we made as a team that we could have all done better. So, I mean, that drives me into being a better leader and making sure that those mistakes are known to my younger teammates or my other teammates, and just know that we got to fix those mistakes in order to go win the championship this year.
Lokahi, when you're taking snaps at center, for those that may not know, like how much more of an intelligence, how much more of a challenge is that, as far as the mental aspect when you're taking snaps at center?
Yeah, taking snaps at center it's a completely different ball game from moving one position guard over to center. Now you got to know everything. You got to know safety rotation. You got to know backers, how the box looks, the way the front's ID'd. So, I mean, it's a lot different. Like, now I just have way more mental aspects to my game. So, I mean, I took reps last year, center last year, so it's comfortable. I know what the field looks like. I've been playing for a while, so it's nice.
A good opportunity to kind of flex your brain muscles.
Right, exactly, yeah. It's fun.
Look, you got the rest of spring, you got summer, you got preseason, but going into the Big 12 your first year, I know it's a little ways away, but what do you guys want to do? What's your attitude going into the Big 12? What do you want to accomplish?
We're just excited. There's no greater opportunity, new competition, like I said, man. Just happy to be here. We want to win a championship. I mean, we fell short last year. Like I said, we left that bad taste in our mouth. So coming into the Big 12, bringing our brand of football, bringing what we know, then that's going to help us be successful. Appreciate you.